The 10,000th migrant to come to Denver is likely arriving tonight. We know that because the city is now in the business of forecasting the movement of people clear from Mexico, across the border, and up to Denver. Our Mark Salinger explains why these predictions are so difficult.
In the middle of a long journey, Denver becomes home, even if it's just for a couple of days.
Ya llevo en esta travesía 45 días.
Isael arrived in Colorado last week after a months-long trek from Venezuela. He spent 2 days in Denver, waiting to be processed before getting on a bus to New York.
Aquí estamos, ya a punto de abordar a nuestro destino.
Isael shared these updates of a journey that started in Central America, stopped in Colorado, and ends somewhere else.
Ahora ahí cambia cara de felicidad, porque ya pronto vamos a llegar a nuestro destino.
A journey the city of Denver is still working to understand.
What we didn't expect was for people to arrive before Title 42 ended.
Emily Williams is a spokesperson for the city. Around 10,000 migrants have come to Denver at one point or another since December. The majority have moved on to other states. The challenge is figuring out when the next influx of people will come.
We even at our welcome centers ask people who are arriving themselves, how did you find out about Denver? Where, who do you know who's coming?
Denver declared a state of emergency late last year to help handle migrant arrivals. That state of emergency never ended. But last week, when hundreds of migrants like Isael unexpectedly arrived here every day, Williams admits the city was unprepared.
In that instance, we were definitely not ready at that time for that number of people.
Sí.
Isael sent this video last week, preparing to sleep in a church on the Auraria campus, with hundreds of others after all the shelters filled up.
Todos emigrantes venezolanos.
Denver was prepared for people to come after Title 42 ended. Instead, they arrived the week before. From May 8th to May 14th, the city spent more than $360,000 on more than 1,000 bus tickets for migrants wanting to continue their journey.
This really is a crisis, and there's never a perfect response in a crisis, but we are doing everything we can to prepare.
The city of Denver is now working to create partnerships with bus companies, bringing people here so that they can better understand when people are coming so the city can prepare. They also are in constant communications with leaders in cities like El Paso, Texas, though no one from Denver has gone down there yet. The goal, Kyle, is to not be blindsided if another rush of migrants, another influx of migrants happens in the next couple weeks or months.
They certainly did predict this latest surge, although they didn't know the numbers, and they're gathering intelligence when folks come to town.
Exactly. Some of the first questions that they ask them is, where did you come from? How did you find out about Denver? And do you know of anybody else that's also coming to Denver? That's to prepare to say, hey, we are expecting more people to come. That's the goal right now.
It takes me back to December when the folks first started arriving, and everybody thought, well, they must have been sent here. And then you actually talk to people, and it's like, no, it's just word of mouth. People talk to people.
It all seems very natural.
Yep.
Exactly.
All right. Thank you very much, Mark.